Begin with your hands on your stomach. Inhale through the nose, bringing the breath to where your hands are. Exhale out the nose. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let out. Breathe in through the nose, filling up the center. Exhaling, let go, and now turn side to side, knocking on the door of life. Moving through the ankles and feet, through the knees, hips, and waist. The arms are just the follow through. So it's not about the arms, it's about moving the body, and then contacting the lower back and the front. Getting the front and the back, and these acupressure points, and warming up our spine. You can turn a little bit and look behind if you feel comfortable. Moving tall through the arches to the ears. Get nice and tall from your arches to your ears. Now up to your chest. Lower back and chest, these lung points, lung 1 and lung 2. Feel great. Get a little energy in to the lungs. And now over to the shoulder. Getting these traps in lower back. These traps where we tend to get pretty stiff and tight and stressed, so relief this tension and tightness, getting across the traps in the lower back. And now coming back down to the chest, these lung 1 and lung 2 acupressure points, filling up our breath as we do it. Good. And then now coming down to our lower back. And try to get nice and tall, and if you can, rotate and look back a little bit. But do it through length and getting taller, not compressing. Good. Lengthening, not compressing. As we slowly start to unwind. Good. Now moving into spinal cord breathing, we're going to inhale and extend up. And exhale, tuck our chin and tuck our pelvis. And exhale. Inhale through our nose. Squeeze our butt, extend up. Exhale, tuck our chin. Tuck our pelvis, round our spine. Inhale. Exhale. Tucking and rounding. And if you know the healing sounds, match them to the movements. If not, inhale and just exhale. Tucking the pelvis and chin. Inhale. Extension of the front part of the body. And then contracting the front part of the body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, contract. Tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis. Now, as you inhale, move to one side. As you exhale, it's the same pattern. Rounding and flexing. Inhale, other way. Extending. When you exhale, same contracting. And then inhale. Switch sides, back and forth. Inhale. And good. Inhale and flex, contract. Good. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Big breath in. Now we're going to lean our head to one side and then to the other and let our whole body shift to one side a little bit and the other. And now it's almost, I say, like we're riding a unicycle. Like someone riding a unicycle, we're just going to bob left and right. Our hips and our feet shift and our head. So our spine is just shifting left and right. Dropping our hips and our shoulders, our head from side to side. Letting our arm match it. And we can change our pace. You can go a little bit slower if you want, or a little bit faster, whatever feels good today. This is called dog wagging its tail, which is pretty appropriate, right? Matches the movement, shifting side to side. Opening up the spine laterally. The last one did spine flexion extension. This is spine laterally, side to side. And stop, take a breath. Feel that recentered position now. Go a little bit wider, whatever's comfortable. And now we're going to Go move the body like a river. We're gonna put the hands on the legs. I like to go on the knees, and we're just gonna shift our hips side to side. Let our head hang down a little bit. So hips and ankles shift, and then the rest of the body follows. So imagine your entire body moving like a river. So we shift from one side to the other. It starts with the feet, then the legs and the hips and the spine and the head, and everything follows. Depending how you feel, you can be more narrow or wider. And whatever it feels good today. Move the body like a river. Again, getting that spine laterally with all of our joints as well. So side to side, it's almost like a figure eight. As much as it's side to side, it's almost like a figure eight, shifting a little bit left and right, moving from the lower body to the middle to the upper body in one continuous wave-like pattern. Move the body like a river. Good, now go a little bit wider, whatever's comfortable. And we're gonna reach down. If you have to go hands on legs, hands on shins, or hands on the ground, that's fine. Inhale, exhale. Let your hips sink back. Then inhale, exhale. Good, now we're gonna reach up, extend up, big stretch. Then put your hands together and sink down. We're gonna go into swimming dragon. So we're gonna press our hands to one side with our body weight and then shift our head the other way, shifting back and forth. Just gonna sink down as far as we feel comfortable. Slide side to side, shifting our hands and our body one way while pressing our head the other way. This causes that rotation in the spine, with a little bit of controlled isometric pressure, called swimming dragon. We're shifting from side to side as far and as low as we feel comfortable, only today. As we shift to one side, our head looks the other way. So it's a series of opposites, shifting to one side, pressing the hands into each other while looking the other way. You can create a little bit of pressure in the hands. Try to press as far as you can to one side while looking the other way. Whatever feels good for you today. Pressing to one side and then the other. Good. Shifting side to side, swimming dragon. Good. Challenge yourself a little bit. This is a challenging posture. Builds up your energy and leg strength for the whole day. So lean into it a little bit. Challenge yourself. It's not that long. You can do it. Now sink in the middle. Tall posture, big breath. Send that breath to your core. Fill up the core with the breath. Create a little fire in that core and those legs. Then we're going to take that fire. We're going to swim our dragon. So we're just going to keep our hands at chest level and shift side to side. Elbows up, hips dropping, and imagine we're just moving our spine side to side in like a C shape or an S shape. And as we do this, we can sink a little bit lower in our hips. And we can rise up a little bit higher with our elbows. Stretch our sides more so we can get the legs lower, the sides of the ribs as we get higher. Good, reaching as high as you can, big stretch. Good, come down. And swimming dragon, shift side to side, good. We got this, this is a challenge, this is the toughest part of the day. This is your toughness training. From this shifting, we will gain strength, confidence, courage, and energy to go about our day. So dig in and do the work now. You've got this. Good. Nice. And now sink back to the center. Let those legs get strong and warm. Bring that breath into your core. Don't hold it up tight in your neck. Bring it to your core. Breathe out your nose. Good. And now, swimming dragon. Hands by the sternum. Just shifting, dropping your hips down, elbows up. Strengthen those hips and then get a little bit higher. As the elbows go up and strengthen and loosen up the sides of the ribs. Sides of the body. Good. Swim that dragon. Swim your dragon. Get high. Reach. Excellent. Big stretch. And bring it down. Good. Last time. Swim this dragon. Get low. Let those elbows come up high. Hands together, pressing. Shifting side to side. Getting a little bit higher. Opening up those ribs. And big stretch up to the top. And hands down. Good. All right, step to one side. Kind of a lunge position. Sink down as far as you feel comfortable. Press one hand forward. Put one hand back. And now we're just going to alternate. Inhale with one pattern. Doesn't matter. Press and exhale with the other. Strong legs, strong mind. Keep your focus on your breath and not the discomfort of the position. This too shall pass, but what you gain from it will stay. Good. Return to center. Big breath in. Exhale. Let it out. Good. And then the other side. Switching positions. Same lunge position. One hand forward, one hand back. And as you inhale, and then exhale. Matching the hands. Inhale, one side. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Back to center. Big breath in. Exhale. Excellent. We're going to take this down. Big stretch one more time. Oh, that feels good. Let's do this one more time. Inhale. Open up. Exhale. Let it out. Good. Let's now bend over and stretch this one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Sit your weight back into your glutes. Inhale. Send the energy down the legs. Relax a little bit deeper. Inhale. Send the energy down. The back of the legs down to the ground. And then we're going to stretch back up now. Big stretch up. Arms around. And use your hands and legs to get back to center. Great job. Toughness training. Check. All right, let's relax into it now. We're going to start with our knocking on the chest. Up and down the sternum. Great. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the sound. Inhale the chest. As you tap up and down the sternum, exhale. Now down on one side of the arm, down the inside of the arm, and then up around the outside of the arm. Tap up the back of the arm to the trap, and back to the chest, and then down the inside of the arm, all the way down towards the hand, and then up the back side of the arm. To the trap one more time, down the inside of the arm, on the inside, and then on the back, up the back side of the hand. And then you go across the chest to the other side, and down, and back up, and down, and back up, and down. Good, and back up. Trap, and then back to the chest. Good, let it out. Big inhale through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now using the back of the hands, open and relax, we're going to tap the lower back as high up as we can along the spine, not touching the spine, but right next to it, going from top to bottom. So our upper mid-back, probably mid-back, down to our tailbone. So mid-back as high as we can reach and kind of work it down to our tailbone, thinking top down. From the top and down. And top, down. Good. And up, down. Now we're going to tap on them, bend over and go back down the back of the legs, down to the calves, and then up the insides of the legs, scrape, tap, all the way up to the hips, to the stomach, and back around again. Again, down the back of the legs, down the calves, up the inside of the legs, to the inside of the groin, to the hips and the core. Back around last time, down to the ground and back up through the inside. Tap the hips. Good. Sides of the hips. Bend and straighten up a little bit. Front of the hips. Bend and squat. Bend and stand. And now the stomach. Big breath in. We're going to go solar plexus down the front of the stomach line. Down the stomach line. A little tender, it's okay. Down the stomach line. And now we're going to go around in a circle. Follow around in a circle. Whole digestive tract. Around the whole core in the front of the center. In a circle. Good. And back to center. Right at or below the belly button. Good. Now shake it out. Shake the arms. Shake the shoulders. And start bouncing. Bounce the whole body. Inhale. Follow the sounds. Good. Inhale. Exhale the sound. Good. Inhale. Exhale the sound. Inhale. Exhale the sound. Inhale. Exhale from the stomach. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Shake a little bit. Let out the sound. Good. And begin to slow down. Start to slowly shake down and stop. Close your eyes. Feel. Big breath in. Send the energy down your arms to your hand. Big breath in. Send the energy down your legs to your feet. Big breath. Feel your whole body breathing. Activated. Woken up from the first part. And now we're going to put our hands in front. Follow this. Breathe up as we inhale. Raising our arms up. And try to match the exhale slowly as our arms come down. Inhale, raise our arms up nice and slow. Matching our breath. Exhale. This is the tricky one. Try to get your breath to match your hands coming down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Coordinate your breath with your body and your movement. Inhale. Lengthening and stretching. Exhale. Nice and slow with your breath. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale. Bring down. Excellent. Inhale. Filling up with breath. Exhale, letting out the old, keeping the new. Now we're going to put our first finger and thumb together. Tuck our pelvis slightly under, tuck our chin back, and close our eyes, leave them open. We're going to stand, standing meditation. Feel here, you're filling up an inspiration, hope, and courage. The lungs are strong and filled with white light, bright energy. Filling up for all the hope and courage, inspiration that that we need or can have for the day. Filling up. Breathing just through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose. Standing meditation. Good. Feel bright white energy from both sides, the front and the back of the lungs, all the way around. Feel white energy like hope, inspiration, and courage. And now we're going to release, let the back of our hands come up, almost touch each other. As we exhale, come around and bend down. And as we inhale, it's like we're dragging energy up the front channel of the body. As we exhale, make the sound. Inhale, dragging energy up. Exhale. We're drawing energy like a tree up the center of the body. Draw that water up. And then send it back out. Drawing energy up, hanging over and sending it down. Good. Draw the energy up. And exhale. Send it down. Draw it up. Exhale. Send it down. Inhale. Draw it up. Exhale. Send it down. Good. Inhale. Draw it up. Exhale, send it down. Now we're going to do the same position with the thumb and first finger, but now we're going to go behind our back. Squeezing our butt, bringing our hips forward as far as we can comfortably go. We're going to breathe in. Try to breathe in our lower back. Send that breath all the way down to our lower back. Imagine like the water flowing behind me. Tranquil inner peace. Knowing that at some level we always were, always are, and always will be inner peace. That there's something that is underneath us, the lowest level, that provides inner peace. Tap into that. Like the flowing gentle water, both gentle and powerful with will, provides inner peace. It strengthens and charges us. Lean those hips forward. Squeeze that butt. Breathe deep. Good. Exhale. Release. Hands to the sides. We're going to turn to one side and draw energy as if from the bottom of the ground all the way up past our ear to the top of the head. And exhale out. And then turn the other way. Imagine we're drawing energy from the ground all the way up our side of our body, all the way past the ear to the top of the head, and down. Again, like a tree. Turn to one side, we're growing and gathering energy from the ground all the way up to the top. And then exhaling, letting energy fall back down to the earth. Good, turn to one side, draw it up. From the top, exhale. Stay tall in your posture, but relaxed in your stance. Turn and up. Exhale. Turn and inhale. And exhale. Good, and now in that same posture, bring your arms up. Let your tailbone tuck under a little bit. Get your chin tall and back, your back of your head tall and your chin tucked. Embrace the tree is the name of this posture. Think you're hugging a tree, or you are the tree. Imagine you're filling up with growth, potential. With growth, we want the energy of kindness. So imagine with growth comes tension. So kindness releases that tension. So fill up first on kindness. Be kind to yourself by doing this practice so you can be kind to others. generous to yourself by doing this work first, so that you can be generous to the rest of the world. Be creative by figuring out these strategies for yourself to feel good, so that you can see the world as a creative play frame. Filling up, embrace the tree. This energy of kindness and growth, expanding in us, pushing us to new heights, giving us the kindness to be able to handle it, and creativity. Good, embrace the tree, standing meditation, standing posture. It's been done for thousands and thousands of years. It's a foundational energy building practice for emotional stability and mental clarity. The arms come down, relax them for a second. We come back out to that same position. Now shifting to one side, we're going to drop one hand down. It's called cloudy hands, Tai Chi posture. And the front hand is going to lead across the chest, and the bottom hand is going to trail. The top hand is like fire, clearing the heart energy. The bottom hand is like water, cooling it. And just shift your hips side to side. It's called cloudy hands. Shifting side to side. Exhaling and inhaling smoothly. Matching that clearing of the heat energy of the heart with the cool, crisp hand going through the water, imagining, in the bottom. And now bring the hands up in front of your chest like you're holding a diamond, facing outward. Imagine the warm, golden sun is coming through the hands, filling up your chest area, filling you up with that sense of love and joy and happiness. When this kicks in, you feel a sense of happiness for no particular reason. You just feel tuned into the frequency of happy, of love, of joy. From this place, we also sense our passion. And we understand that everyone senses their passion, but not everyone understands why. So this is where we tune in to be extremely compassionate. From our passion, we understand we need to be compassionate, because everyone is simply following their passion. We're all just on this wheel of life following our passion. From compassion, you have emotional stability. You can take on challenges anew without holding on to it. It's above sympathy and empathy, compassion. Feel it warm, golden light coming through the hands to the heart center, filling it up with golden energy, love, joy, of happiness. Feel that frequency permeate all around you, through you, around you. See the world this way. When you feel it, you see it. Start to see the world with gratitude and a positive attitude. What you see, you get. Good. And bring the hands slowly down. And we're going to go right into exhaling and coming up. We're going to press our hands down the exhale and circle around and come up. It's called pebble in the pond. We're going to pulse with the ground, driving the exhale. And inhale, rising up. Pebble with the pond. Exhale, connects with the earth energy. We feel in sync with nature and the flow of the seasons that are around us. We more easily work with things versus against them. Good. Pebble in the pond. And now we're going to hold hands facing the earth, tall but relaxed posture. Now imagine you're filling up from the earth up. Your feet have roots that go all the way down to the core. Imagine the entire earth all the way down to the core, and you're filling up from the core all the way through the earth to your feet, all the way to your core, up to your hands. Imagine you're filled up with that earth energy. You feel clued into balance, harmony, and presence. And our mental control function can come from here. So imagine our memory and our intention. Set our intention for the day. To go through all of our DayPoles as best we can. Good. Now we're going to drop our arms down. Raise them up shoulder height. If we can, turn to one side. Up, back to center. Big stretch, and then push them down. Inhale up to shoulder height. Turn the other way. Inhale up. Exhale down. And turn. Inhale. Exhale. Sound. Good. Turn up and down. Turn up and down. Last one, and turn and up and down. Good. Feet together. Put your hands on the stomach. Now, big breath. We're going to do small circles. Starting from the center, getting a little bit bigger each time. Like that energy or sun expanding. And now go back the other way and closing. And open it and then close it. Good. Big breath in. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Hands together. Thank you for a wonderful practice.